Oh, there it is. I thought she didn't have her bow at first, because I didn't see it from this direction. Just looked like she was standing there. Menacingly. Welcome back to Betrayer, everyone. My name is Birdman, as you may all be aware. We were just investigating, or beginning the investigation in this area, the outlying settlements. And there was nothing left to hear at night, so we came back into the day, and I'm gonna see what I can scrounge up here. Hopefully without pissing off too many conquistadors. Somewhere over here. Let's go under this tree. Whoop. Hope. Okay, off in the trees. I'm not sure how this one's going to turn out, because it started with the guy in the can't remembered hitting his sister. And hopefully this isn't her. Front of the skull appears to have been caved in. Distinctive wool shawl. Large rock. That's all clues. Okay, so there's only one investigation in the area. Well, let's see if he remembers murdering his sister. How about it, guy? I found this shawl. I remember staring down at her, wondering how it had come to this, wondering what I had done. Can I find her shadow? Apparently. Let's go do that. Yep, there she is. It's always so weird how the trees are all like the underneath the bark is all red. Always weirds me out. Okay. I must apologize to Lewis. I must tell him I'm sorry for making him angry. Is this your wool shawl? Then you must be Katherine Archard. What happened to you? I couldn't breathe. Hands were choking me. I tried to pull them away, but they were too strong. I grabbed his finger and twisted as hard as I could. His voice cried out, and his grip loosened. I clambered away and ran. I realized I was holding his ring. It must have come off in my hand. Okay. Is that your ring? Do you recognize this gold ring? It is mine. I told Katherine she must stay away from Geoffrey Hunt. She said she would not. I remember yelling at her, but still she argued, so I struck her. She was in tears. She ran out of the house. I was seething with anger. Wait, that's it? Oh, is the ghost of Geoffrey Hunt there now? Hold on. Is Geoffrey Hunt here at the camp now? Where was that shirt? Down... Yeah, there you are. Hey, Geoffrey. I don't know why I'm so happy to see you. But, Hi. Who are you? Found a stone knife. Okay. Is this your knife? I remember now, wondering what I had done or what I had failed to do. I I saw that she was clutching my gold ring, the one Geoffrey Hunt had taken from me, when I told him never to hurt her again. Oh. He seized my arm and pulled the ring off, saying next time I threatened him it would cost me more than a trinket. I remember him writhing on the ground, moaning in agony. I could see he was dying, but I stayed with him until the end to make sure. I left this knife in the wound so that it would be thought that Indians had killed him, and I would not have to answer for his death. Huh. And that was the whole thing, huh? That was a short one. I may actually just splice this on to the end of the last episode. I'll have to edit out a little bit anyway. Because this was... what, like... 10 minutes, probably? No, we'll leave it. We'll leave it. Let's get back into the day here. Hey, do you want to know what happened to... I think some people chose to live on the hill hoping that the hike would discourage visitors. Not that much of a hike. I have learned the fate of a wraith. Lewis Archard killed the man who killed his sister. Then he made himself a murderer to avenge a murder. He prized his desire for vengeance above his neighbor's desire for order and justice. I have a gift for you. What is it? This gold ring. Why are you giving it to me? I'm always sort of tempted to do the, like, oh, because you're so beautiful things, but, like, it can easily be bartered. The most practical notion. Well, this was a very short area. I expected there to be more to do. But I guess we can just move on to Fort Hope, which I'm sure isn't an ironic name in any way, shape, or form. There it is, Fort Hope. Nestled into some nice rocky hills. Sort of, there's a trail going out the back for some reason. I still love that the little loading circle is the compass rose. It's such a nice touch. Okay. Alright, usual thing. Some early morning fog still on the ground. That's odd. Anyone around, lurking? No, not that I can see. Okay, so this trail... oh, it says someone's near. I don't see anyone, though. Let's just keep going. We'll pretend to be oblivious. Ah! Oh, you. Oh, you didn't see me until I... ah, you little... shit. Okay, good to know. They don't only come out at night. Stupid little bugs. I hate bugs. We're back to natives, are we? Crossbow. Okay. I guess the crossbow is probably so good because it's hard to find ammo for it. Because the conquistadors don't have crossbows and the natives don't have crossbows. So you have to either find the ammo or die and get some back. Oh, another story. Today I heard a story about a vain woman who fancied herself beautiful above all others. She coveted jewelry and trinkets to make herself more desirable when she preened and posed. Many young men wooed her, but she was only interested in the affections of the strongest, most prosperous suitors. One day she overheard a group of old crones talking about 3 brothers who lived alone in the deep forest. They were fearless hunters and mighty warriors, and said to be handsome above all men. The woman demanded to know where she might find these brothers, but the crones told her she should stay far away from them, for they were as cruel and vicious as they were cunning and capable. But she insisted on knowing, and was quickly on her way to find the brothers. She was still walking when darkness fell, but soon she saw a fire and made her way to it. Sure enough, around it sat 3 of the finest men she had ever beheld. She walked forward into the firelight to announce herself, but the brothers fell upon her at once, ravishing her like the beasts they were, so that her screams carried through the forest. She woke early the following morning in terrible pain, bloody and bruised and stripped of pride. The brothers lay sprawled upon the grass in deep and carefree slumber, so she took up an axe and hacked off their heads one by one. She returned to the crones who had told her of the brothers, and hacked them to death, then wandered through the village, hacking apart everyone she met, until finally several hunters managed to drag her down. So powerful was her anger that they could barely restrain her, so one of them grabbed up the axe and struck off her head. Still she seethed and raged with such ferocity that there was no choice but to cut off her limbs. But still the parts of her writhed with murderous intent. Finally they dug a great hole. Inside the hole they built a great fire. They cast all the pieces of her into the flames, but when they saw that they wouldn't burn, they covered over the hole with soil and heavy stones, and placed powerful charms in a circle around it to warn all who passed near. It is said that if you go to where she lies, you can feel the earth tremble with her rage. Uh-huh. Interesting. I thought I saw... Yeah. Damn it. When do I get the damn shovel? Alright, so we're getting very strange... I'm not sure if they're like Indian folk tales or what, but they certainly are very odd. And I'm not sure who's writing that they heard these stories. Where am I? Okay. Path winds around a bit. There's a grave up ahead. Thought I heard more of them. Hello, grave. Richard Prodger. Okay. So I wonder what kind of tragedy occurred at Fort Hope. Because with a name like Fort Hope, you just know something bad has to have happened. That's just the way the world works. Oh. There's a stone. I can't clean it during the day, I think. Okay, so the path splits here. And a smaller path goes off that way. Let's go up to the fort, though. Let's see if we get attacked by all the ash figures again. I can only hope. What's that? Oh, more arrows. Is there a limit to explosives? I had 5 and I just picked up another one. If I throw it, I'm down to 4. Okay, 5 is the limit. Can I not examine these arrows like I could those other ones? Okay, guess not. Oh, yep, here they are. Whoa. Okay. Alright, if there's going to be a lot of these guys, let's get the short bow back on, just because it has more ammo, and they only need to be hit once, it seems. I wonder what'll happen when I go, like, back to other areas that had the ash figures, if they'll all come to life. Okay, the bell was out here. Is there a back entrance to the fort? Okay, note. I suspect the... Whoop. Oh. More of that damn fungus. Okay. Let's see, what was that? I suspect the missing bell was taken by Morris Abbots, for he has often complained that its pealing unsettles the creatures of the forest and keeps them from his snares, though it is more likely that reeking pipe he insists on smoking. Can it be chance that the bell vanished the very morning he left with a cart of supplies to return to his cabin in the woods? Be wary that he doesn't try to steal the other bell upon his next visit. So there was a hunter who liked to steal bells. Am I hearing that? That's in... Oh, there is a back entrance. Okay, good. That was all of them. Oh. Alright. Hang the bell. What's back here? Oh, chest. 30 coins. Excellent. Anything new, John Howe? I am hunted and haunted in equal measure. I have sustained wounds and bruises to my body and my pride. Yeah, oh wow, that's depressing. Still, I have managed to secure several items of fine quality. I hope they are of interest, as you seem to be my last customer. Now, how would he know that? Oh, okay, there's exceptional. I wonder if exceptional's even the best. Exceptional musket. 115. So that's not actually that... Oh, but only 5% deflect. Quality crossbow. What else do we have in here? When you would not grant him audience, Griffin May traveled to my home to accost me with his usual litany of complaints, delivered with his usual wearisome fervor. It was all I could do to send him on his way before dark, lest he think to impose upon my hospitality for the night. Interesting. God, where's the dang shovel? Can I inspect these arrows? Oh, missed the ramp. Oh, no, but I can take them. Interesting. It is no heathen curse that afflicts us, it is punishment from God. For we parley with his enemies when we should strike them down. We must not fear them, even if every last savage rises against us, for God is with us. I can tell by all the... Right, Fort Hope. That's why there's a noose on the gate. Ornamental silver chip for a rapier scabbard. Interesting. Is there anything out here by the tents? Not immediately. When do I get the damn shovel? Ugh. It's infuriating. Well... Did I ever go out to that one? Let's go out to that one. I think I'm going to end this episode here. This makes it a weird, like, transitional thing between the end of the last area and the very beginning of this one. But, wonder where this weird fungus started coming from. Okay, what's up here? 30 coins. Alright. Yeah, not really a story time for this one. I guess we did deal with the end of that last investigation, so... When you were slighted, when you were wronged, try not to let vengeance be the first thing on your mind. Because as terrible as any person might be, and as terrible as the crimes they have done to you may be, they are still a human. And if we treat all humans as animals, then we ourselves are no better than animals. That's good enough.